Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the broadcast. Well, in today's report, I just want to put out just a short, quick video. I'll probably publish another report today, so keep on the lookout for that. But there is so much chatter going on about today, October 4th, and the tests that they are running on our cellular devices, this massive emergency alert by FEMA. I had my daughters come home last night, and they're like, we got to turn off our phones and all the appliances and wrap it in tinfoil. And I'm like, no, we don't. I mean, if you want to do that, more power to you, but we don't need to do that. And so I kind of wanted to address that with what's going on. And I put out a report earlier, just a couple of days ago, regarding this. It's something big happening the day before FEMA's emergency test on October 4th. And I'm going to go over some of that and add to it because I think it's an appropriate time. But in short, what is FEMA doing? What is going on? Well, here's just a quick reminder. FEMA and FCC are planning a nationwide alert test for October 4th, 2023. What is the test about? Well, it's a national test. It's going to have two portions, right? These two that they're going to do, but they're scheduled to begin at approximately 2:20 p.m. ET on Wednesday. That's today, October 4th. Now it's going to be directed at all the cell phones, and basically you're going to get this warning. This is an emergency alert test, EAS test on your cell phone. But the test, the reason that they're claiming from FEMA that they're going to be doing this is very simple. The purpose of the October 4th test is to ensure that the system continues to be effective means of warning the public about emergencies, particularly those on a national level. In other words, in case of some major catastrophe in the near future, we need to do this. By the way, this will be the third nationwide test, but the second test that they've ever done to these cellular devices. Now, the rumor, and it's just a rumor, and I want to repeat, is that somehow 5G is going to set it off, and it's going to set something off in the body, and people are going to turn into zombies. It's not true, obviously. Please don't give into that. But either way, what is true is the meaning behind why they are doing this test. And why is this test so important? Well, for starters, a brief history, and I'm going to throw this up on the screen. And this is why I'm worried about it. A brief history of the Emergency Communications Network. And this is on All About Circuits. But what is the brief history? Well, in a nutshell, this was developed in 1951. President Truman established a control of electromagnetic radiation, a system that would allow important messages to be broadcast over televisions and radio stations in the event of a national emergency. This is the key here. This was established under the shadow of the Cold War, a time when the world lived in constant nuclear fallout or threat of nuclear fallout. Since then, it's evolved, and today we have the EAS, Emergency Alert System, and wireless emergency systems. Now, that is very important to me because they established this entire EAS alert in the heightened fear of nuclear fallout, which tells me today that the reason that they are running this test is because right now there is fear of nuclear fallout. That is when they start preparations and all of that. And in the video I put out on Restricted Republic that I just referenced to you guys, I talk about how they've increased radiation pills amounts that they have bought. They've given cell phones, satellite cell phones to a lot of our leaders, to a lot of congressional leaders. And even New York was running some kind of advertisements on nuclear drills on how you can protect yourself from nuclear fallout, so to speak, which isn't much. And on top of it, one of our biggest enemies the day before we ran we're running ours today, the day before we are going to run our emergency alert. And this is a reminder for some of you. Putin is going to stage his first nationwide exercise simulating a nuclear attack from the West. In other words, world leaders that are in the height of potentially going into World War III are running drills, doing tests, and all of that. And I believe wholeheartedly that is what this emergency alert is about. They're prepping for potential war. And the only reason that you do that is if you think it is a real possibility. And God forbid that it ever happens, but they're getting prepared in the event they have to do it. Anyhow, I wanted to share all of that with you guys just as a reminder, because even my daughters came home and we're talking about it. And I thought I got to retouch on it today. But also with that, get to Restricted Republic. I've got exclusive content there that I'm not posting anywhere else, and you're going to want to see. And right now, use that coupon code Independence to get it for $4 a month. I can't stress how important that is. You're not getting the full story, and you really need it, especially in light of what the Democrats are doing. Anyhow, I love all of you. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.